안녕하세요. Hello and welcome to Cathlyn's Korean Food Challenge. Today's recipe is tteok-galbi, packed with protein, antioxidants, and nutrients. It's different from regular galbi because it's prepared with minced short ribs and rice cake. The main ingredients that I've prepared for this recipe are half a pound of low-fat ground beef, half a pound of ground pork shoulder, a pound of extra firm tofu, and half a cup of pine nuts. I'll also be using some rice cake, and for this recipe, I've got some mini rice balls, kind of like gnocchis, but these are made from rice, not potatoes. Here, I have some beautiful green, red, and yellow bell peppers, which I'll be using as shells to stuff the galbi patties. Another key component of this dish is, of course, the galbi sauce, which I've introduced a couple of times in my previous episodes. I have pre-made some galbi sauce, which is basically soy sauce, sesame oil, minced garlic, grated onion, brown sugar, and fresh pear juice. First thing I'm gonna do is slice the bell peppers into about a 1/4 inch thickness. Make sure it's clean on the inside, all around. It's kind of like the way we make chon. You don't have to use different colored bell peppers, but as I've explained before, the 5 colors is very important in Korean cuisine. So I've always tried to use a variety of vegetables with many different colors, especially for the garnish. Next, I'm going to chop up some pine nuts. You can also use a blender or a food processor, but you can also use a knife. First, take some pine nuts and put them on the cutting board, and then press down hard on the side of the blade like this with your hand. Then start chopping them like this. When you're done, sweep the coarsely chopped pine nuts with the knife, and back they go into the bowl. We add pine nuts quite often in meats, salads, vegetable dishes, rice cakes, and in dessert drinks. The dried shiitake mushrooms have been soaking in water for about 15 minutes. Grab a bunch with your hand and squeeze the water out. I'm going to keep the mushroom water and use it as a base for my doenjang soup later, so don't throw it away. Now for the fun part, making the tteok-galbi patties. First, you need a large mixing bowl like this. Add the ground meats and then the tofu. Make sure you get an extra firm tofu, otherwise there'll be a lot of moisture and it'll be very mushy. You can chop up the tofu, but in my case, I prefer to break them up with my hands like this. As you can see, they fall apart very easily. Add about a tablespoon of salt, a tablespoon of black pepper, and some granulated garlic powder. Next, break a couple of eggs right into the bowl. Then mix all the ingredients with your hand. You want the mixture to be a little on the dry side and not too moist. I'll add some flour into the mixture to soak up the moisture, which will help hold the patty in place. Now, start making the galbi patties just like the way you'd prepare burger patties. Take a piece of sliced bell pepper and stuff the patty into it, just like this. I'm going to use one of each color. It's time to pan grill the patties. Make sure you heat the skillet on medium-high for about a minute. Drizzle some olive oil so the patties don't stick onto the surface of the pan. When it's hot enough, add the patty-stuffed bell pepper slices. Pan grill the patties for about 2 minutes, and then flip them over and cook for additional 2 to 3 minutes. Remember to use a plastic spatula to flip the patties, as you don't want to scratch the surface of the pan. Drizzle some more galbi sauce over them. Don't forget to squeeze a couple of rice balls into the patties. Then add some shiitake mushrooms on top. It's always good to cover the pan with a lid so the patties will cook faster from the trapped heat and moisture inside the pan. The tteok-galbi burgers are done, so it's time to plate the food. I'm going to chop up some leftover bell peppers to sprinkle over the tteok-galbi as a garnish. Now that my dish is ready, I'm off to meet my next Korean food challengers. I thought it would be fun to challenge someone other than a professional chef. There are many great chefs that aren't necessarily professionally trained, but have the talent and passion to create wonderful foods. One of the best examples is our heroic firefighters who use their culinary talents to prepare meals for the stations they work at. Today, I'll be challenging a couple of firefighters, Chad and Thomas, at Fire Station 1, located in downtown San Diego. So can you tell me and the viewers, what's it like to be a firefighter, Chad?
Oh, this is the best job in the world by far. Every day is exciting. You get to hang out with your friends and meet all kinds of new people.
What do you do specifically?
Well, I'm a firefighter, so I sit in the back seat, and pretty much I'm the one getting my hands dirty and getting told what to do. But that's a good thing too, because that's where you learn.
Exactly.
So, yeah.
What about you, Chad? I know you're a paramedic too, right?
Yes, I'm a paramedic, but I'm a fire engineer, so I'm the guy that drives the truck.
Oh, exciting.
It is. It's a lot of fun.
And on top of that, you have to know how to cook, right?
Yes,
Right.
we do.
I actually cook for Chad since he's the engineer. He's a senior guy.
Oh.
So I actually cook for Chad. So that's why I like to cook healthy and cook good food, because then they respect you and treat you right.
Exactly. And my show is about healthy cooking too.
Yes,
Perfect.
it is.
And
Perfect.
something that you can cook within 30 minutes fast.
Yeah.
Ready to go.
Well, that's what we need.
I'm excited. Let's do this.
That looks like a magic box.
Yeah, this is my Magic 5 ingredient basket, which holds all the ingredients for your Korean food challenge later.
That
Perfect.
sounds exciting.
Perfect.
So you can't look into it right now, but wow, I see you guys have prepared a lot of stuff.
Yeah. I'm making my mom's famous beef stroganoff.
Beef stroganoff. Oh, well, really?
Yeah.
I have my recipe too, but I'm anxious to taste yours.
And I kind of created my own little curry shrimp sandwich here.
Yeah?
Yeah, I put a lot of love into this right here.
I can
So,
see.
Yeah.
Wow.
You got it in rows, you got to know what to do. You know, I'm kind of organized like that.
You like to cook?
Yeah, love to cook.
Oh, wow. Do you cook every day?
Every day that I'm working, yes,
Ah,
I do
great.
cook.
Not me. Only when I have to.
But I heard that's really popular though.
It is. It is.
Very good. Okay, so can you tell me, Thomas, like what exactly it is?
Okay.
And what are you gonna do?
This is a curried shrimp sandwich. It's a cold sandwich, so basically what you can do is you serve it during lunch, and if you don't eat all of it, you can pull it out at night the next day and still serve it on a bun. It'd be good.
Wow.
So curried shrimp, it's got a little bit of Indian spice to it because it's got the curry, and it's also got a lot of fresh vegetables and other things such as the lemon that really freshen it up and give it that nice light taste. So it's not too heavy of a sandwich. We like to eat healthy here at the fire
Yes.
station, so that's kind of what I've prepared here.
Oh, is that like cranberries?
Those are cranberries,
Wow,
yes.
very good.
Yeah, and
Oh.
most of my meals that I cook, I like to have some sort of nuts and berries.
Oh,
So
I love
you get your
nuts, too.
essential oils and all that.
Yes, you know in Korean cuisine, colors are very important. So you got pretty much all of the colors lined
Got the
up.
whole color wheel.
Very good. And what about you, Chad? Can you
Well,
explain the process?
Mine is very, very simple. I've got ground beef, rice, chopped onions, and then in here I have flour, paprika, pepper, and salt.
Wow.
And then sour cream and a cup of milk, and then the most important part, cream of mushroom soup.
Ah, you don't make it yourself, huh?
No, I don't make the soup myself.
That's okay. I'm sure it tastes really good. So, Thomas, how long is it gonna make that curry sandwich?
It's about 5 minutes, 5 to 10 minutes. All you do is throw it in one pot and you mix it together and it's ready to go.
Oh, yeah. Now you've already done pretty much all of the prep work, so.
All the prep work's done. That's how we like to do it, and just throw it in one pot, and that when the crew gets all hungry, it's ready to go in like
Very
really
good.
no time.
What about you, Chad?
Mine takes about 40 minutes. But see, I include the prep time into my time.
Oh, there it is.
There you go.
That's a good idea.
Yeah.
Okay, sounds good. I can't wait to taste it. I'll let you get on it and see you back in a few.
Perfect. Sounds
Sounds
good.
good.
This is my mom's famous beef stroganoff. I got my beef on, boiling my water for my rice, and then I'll add my onions and my bacon here in a minute. the only hard part about cooking normally is we get a call, we gotta turn everything off and take off. We gotta come back and start all over again. Everybody kind of takes their turn cooking. Because we normally cook for so many people, it's really hard for one person to be the permanent chef. So at this point now, we're about ready to add our bacon and our onion. So we can fry those up. It's about a half a pound of bacon and about 3/4 of a white onion.
I smell something good over here.
Oh yeah, we're cooking away here.
And how much more time? I'm getting hungry.
Probably about 15 minutes.
15? All right.
All right, so now that we've cooked our beef and our bacon and our onions, we're gonna drain the grease off and put it into a little bit larger pot where we can simmer the rest of the meat and add our spices and the rest of the dish. All right, so I couldn't find a strainer, so I'm just using a spoon. It's much more entertaining that way. All right, so now we're gonna add our spices, our paprika, salt, pepper, and our flour. Mix that in there. Mix this up and then we'll let it simmer for about 10 or 15 minutes.
Wow. So can I help you with something?
You know what? You can, but it's pretty much all done. You can call this obsessive compulsive, but it's kind of all organized. I just got a few things left to do. It's a super easy recipe. Like I said, it's usually for lunch, so and leftovers. So what we're gonna do here is we're gonna start throwing all this in the bowl, so you can help me with that.
Yeah, I'll do that.
So I'm not a big measure guy. You know, things call for tablespoons and cups, but I'm more of a finger and handful kind of guy. So whatever looks good. So just kind of grab that.
Okay.
Grab that and just throw it in there.
Hands clean. So, by the way, is it spinach or is it basil?
This is spinach.
Oh, spinach.
Spinach.
Okay.
Spinach. You can also use something like arugula. The arugula is the same thing. It's a little bit more mintier. So
Chopped celery, I see there.
chopped celery. It's very fresh. I liked fresh food. I like things that kind of pop in your mouth. So
And
throw these in there.
cranberries.
All right, so now we got the shrimp. What we're gonna do is we're gonna cut these up into little squares.
So do you cook? You said you cook almost every day in your
I
station.
cook every day. My captain and my engineer, they're really healthy guys. I'm gonna take the shrimp, toss it in the bowl, and usually get about over a pound for about 4 people. So
I love
a pound of shrimp. Yeah, everybody loves shrimp. So except for Chad. Chad's allergic. We did not know that before we filmed the show. So
We can have extra.
yeah, exactly. So in comes the lemon juice. You want to use about a tablespoon of lemon juice.
Do you want me to squeeze it for you?
Squeeze that one. I'll cut the next one.
Alright.
Now that we got our lemons in there, this is kind of the special ingredient. This is what gives it that little bit of Indian flavor. And this is one thing I will kind of measure.
Okay.
So we get just a little over a tablespoon,
I love curry.
teaspoon of.
That's cool.
So some cracked pepper
Okay.
and a little bit of salt. All right. And then for the final kicker, we got the fattening stuff, which I personally don't think is that bad for you. But we got about half a cup of
Egg whites.
here. Just pretty much egg whites, yeah. All right, so we just got 3 little baguettes here that we're just gonna toss into the pan of olive oil, let them get a little bit crisp on the inside. The reason I throw it in the pan is because I like the inside of the bread a little bit crispier, so when you throw that in, it's just not laying on just a soft bun. You gotta give it a little bit of a flavor. So.
Exactly the way I like it.
Exactly.
What's next?
So the next step is while those are roasting on the old pan, we're just going to cut our tomatoes. There it is.
Helping myself.
How's it taste, Kat? How's it taste?
Good.
So
Not
I just,
too overpowering.
yeah, exactly. So that's why you want to keep just a little bit of curry in there, not too much, otherwise it'll.
Should I put it over here?
Yep, put it on the other side. And be generous to yourself.
Oh, I will. Don't worry about
You
it.
work hard. We're definitely gonna fold it over right
I
there.
overdid myself.
Exactly. And then this is what I like. This is the key to sandwiches. You gotta cut them in either smaller pieces or whatever, so you don't lose.
Okay, should
So
we taste now?
if you screw up on this one, you can always cut that. So yeah.
There it is, your Thomas's curry shrimp sandwich. Wow.
All right, so here's the finished product, and if you want to go ahead and take a bite with me, that'd be perfect.
I have to press them really hard now. Okay. Big bites.
What do you think, Kat? Not bad, huh?
The baguette's still warm and crispy on the inside. And all this combination of vegetables and shrimp, I can taste them all, you know, differently in my mouth. Wow. Oh, so you cooked the rice separately?
Yep, cook the rice separate. So here we'll have a little bit of a dish of some rice. Get this out.
I usually make noodles for my,
Noodles is good too.
but I
Noodles
love
is good
rice too.
Yep,
What kind of rice did you use?
just plain white rice. So now for the good stuff.
Good stuff. Just right on top. Very good.
All right.
Do I add
Here we go.
anything here, or
You can add salt and pepper if you like. It's already in there.
did you add the sour cream already in there?
I did. You add that last.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Very good.
All right, ready?
Take it. Mix, mix. Okay. Nice
Almost
and hot.
professional.
Oh, yes. Very good. It's time for the fun part, the challenge.
Perfect.
But first, I'm gonna have to blindfold you guys.
Do what you gotta do.
You're loving it, aren't you?
Yeah.
And then you get to taste the food, okay?
All right, perfect. Good.
And I need, since there are two of you, I need my lovely assistant to help me with the blindfolding part.
Okay.
Perfect.
Here you go, Cathlyn.
There he goes. All right.
All right.
Pleasure's all mine.
There.
Gotcha. You good?
Oh yeah, I'm good.
Cool. Is that good?
Yep.
Oh, she's still working on hers.
There you go.
There you go.
Perfect.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
It's a little big bite, but I think you can handle it. Okay, open your mouth. There you go. There you go. You did good. Just savor on it for a while. And next, I have it right here. There you go.
How we doing, Chadwick?
That's outstanding.
Yeah?
I taste some sort of like, it's definitely sweet. It's got some sweetness to it. There's definitely ground beef and it's like a some sort of
Tofu?
like, tofu bread thing going on.
Okay.
There's definitely some soy sauce.
Yep.
Definitely some soy sauce, but it's very, very good.
That is delicious.
Good.
Let's see here.
I bet that is what I tasted. That's kind of like tofu. That's what I'm guessing.
You got some mushrooms, some onions, peppers.
Oh, I smell peanut oil.
Peanut
I
oil.
smell peanut oil.
Oh, there you go, right over there. Some salt.
Sounds good. Let's get started.
Okay, perfect.
All right, you ready?
All right, I'm ready.
Let's do this.
Yeah, we got it. We got it.
See you later.
A lot going on here, Chadwick.
Yeah. I think we could probably do some kind of a dish. We could mix all the stuff together. It'd be great if we had some meat.
My bad.
Ground
Actually,
beef.
it was a combination between the ground beef and the ground pork shoulder.
Oh, it's
Oh,
ground pork
perfect.
shoulder. Okay.
All right, perfect.
So, all right.
So I'm thinking we could kind of mix these together a little bit in the bowl, and we'll mix these other ingredients, chop them up real fine, and then we'll stuff these bell peppers
Yes.
with that, and then
So-
we can bake them.
In order to we have to bake the peppers first, and then I don't think anything will take too much longer than just throw it in a bowl and fry it up.
Yeah.
So
Excellent. All right,
So
I'll
we'll get
take care of
started.
this. You want to take care of that, and then we'll just chop it up.
Okay, sounds good.
All right.
Well, half and half.
That's about half there. I'm gonna throw the mushrooms in the water.
Mix them in there. Drizzle these with some olive oil. Let them sear a little bit. Put these in at 350. I'll take this pear and just chop it up real nice. Never really seen this kind of pear before.
This is interesting. I've never seen sesame leaves before. Tastes like poison oak.
Yeah, it could be poison oak.
Here, we'll find out.
Yeah, there we go. It's a good idea though, throwing the pear inside. A little sweet and savory.
Yeah.
Oh, I'm crying.
You're crying?
Got me.
I just thought you were happy to be here. I think everybody whoever watches this is cringing just at we're cooking.
So how you guys doing over here?
Not bad.
Not bad.
I can see that.
I think we're winning.
We are winning.
So you have to somehow cook it.
I think maybe we'll just fry that a little bit.
Pan frying is
Pan
one
fry,
idea.
yeah.
Mhm.
We have to cook it separate. Pan fry it separate. Is what
You
you're
don't
saying?
have to. You can always just, stir fry with other vegetables.
Throw it in the mix.
Sure.
Okay, copy.
Alright. I don't think you need me anymore. I think you're doing it just right the way it is. Very
We're getting
good.
nervous though. We're getting nervous.
You guys
Yeah,
don't
right,
know
I
if
can tell.
She's eating our meals behind camera while we're cooking hers.
Yeah.
You're doing great.
That looks like good.
I remember getting all these flavors in one bite, but somehow they're going to be in there. All right. Egg, perfect. Sesame oil. Oh,
that's a
there it
foul.
is. There it is. Chop these up real fine.
Let's check on those peppers.
Okay.
They look good. After thoroughly washing my hands, here we go.
That's a lot of love. So I've yet to figure out what these are for and where they come in the picture.
They look like rice balls. Yeah.
I'm not thinking they go in that because when I tasted it, it felt like it was on the side. So either we fry these or boil them. This lovely mixture is gonna go into the pan, we decided, correct?
Yes.
Going into the pan. All right.
All right, before she comes in, we should probably do something with this, don't you think?
Yeah.
Or think you should let her see it like this?
I think we can load it up. It's up to you
We're
though.
gonna have to blindfold her because, she blindfolded us.
Which was mean.
It was.
Straight up mean.
All right, let's stuff these things.
All right, so. That is good product right there. I'm thinking this is what she wanted us to do. Just throw it all
Find
in
out
one.
shortly when she tells us no.
I close my eyes. There's a
Wafting, wafting.
wow.
What do you think? Is that different?
Well, it's very similar actually. You used bell peppers, like 3 of them like that.
So did you add the sesame and soy all at once?
All at
we,
once.
we put everything in a big bowl, threw it in the pan.
Wow. Good job.
I have a feeling it's supposed to be harder than that though.
Well, let me show you my version.
Okay,
Yeah.
absolutely.
Bring it on in.
Okay, there it is.
Ta-da.
Oh.
I know, it's just a little.
It's close.
You
It's
see?
close.
Very close.
Yeah.
Except that I drizzle some of the tteok-galbi sauce over it.
Oh yeah.
It's called tteok-galbi.
Tteok-galbi.
There you go. Dig in.
All right. That is good. Oh, there's the rice ball. Just hit
Yes,
there.
it's hiding inside.
That's delicious.
Like it?
That's good.
There's a drastic difference here. I'm not gonna lie. But it's okay. We did all right, I think.
You did really good.
So you almost made them into burgers.
Yeah.
Burgers, and
Oh,
then you
look
put
at
them
that,
in it.
You can just put it in between the burger buns and eat it.
Wow.
Excellent.
Well, that's it. We ran out of time. We gotta go. But I'm glad I got a chance to come here and
Taste our food.
yes.
Yes. Thank you
And
for coming.
Thanks, Q, for taking on the challenge.
I think I'm gonna cook this next day.
Yes, you should.
Absolutely.
I'll give you the recipe.
Okay, perfect. Perfect.
Okay, remember everybody, life's delicious, so taste it. 감사합니다.
감사합니다.
Yeah, that's good. Good job.
Thanks for watching, and be sure to join me on my next Korean food challenge.